Today, I decided to take you on a journey, a very special one, to the land that has been appearing in my dreams, in my daydreams, and of which I've had many visions so far. And today, I will draw a little bit of what I've seen there, and I will share with you so you can experience this world of Xeneteria with me. Before I delve more deeply into the whimsy of this realm, I need to tell you that I've only once been on the very edge of the portal to this land. Yes, at that point I realized that this world wasn't merely a product of my imagination, but rather a real faraway realm. It is somewhere in our universe, but very far, far away. That night, I almost traveled through the portal to this land. I had visions so strong that when I woke up the next morning, I noticed a mystical object on my table. And this object contained those images I had, as if they were recorded with a camera. So that's how I managed to show you this vision on my other channel, Sienna of Xeneteria. The reason why I decided to make this other channel was to either post the visions like this in the future. Perhaps I will get more of those in some new mysterious objects. Or what I truly dream of, I will manage to travel there and actually be in this world, in the land of Xeneteria. Or is it a continent? Is it a planet? I'm not really sure yet, but I have a feeling I will go there very soon. I felt the presence of this portal that night, and I know it is possible to go there, and that this dream of mine will probably come true. And when I go there, I decided to find a way to record or at least take photos of this world and show you those pieces I have, so you can unveil secrets of this world with me, stepping into the unknown. And who knows what mysteries lie there, what enchantments and fantastical places, plants, beings. Who knows what magic this place holds. And speaking of magic, I had to admit, through one of the visions, and I don't mean the one I had that night, but one of those which left no physical trace, but was still quite strong, I might learn one of the spells from there. I know this probably doesn't sound believable nor realistic at all, but I was granted this unique ability, line awaking. It is the power of being able to make drawings, paintings, and some other forms of art come alive. Well, to an extent at least, but nonetheless, it is the most extraordinary and fascinating thing that has ever happened to me. Not even in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be able to do something like that. But here we are, and to show my gratefulness for what I just learned, I decided to share with you the process and the results as well, so you can take this piece of magic with you. I decided to draw my visions and daydreams and dreams I've had of this very land that granted me this possibility, of Xeneteria and all those mysteries it holds. Yes, this is a very diverse world when it comes to magical plants, from water types to sand and even fire, to the ones more common ones, but which are still way more uncommon than the ones here on Earth. Well, the plants on Earth are still quite fascinating though, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just that each planet has its own vibrant world which envelops it. Across the Xeneteria there are many luminescent plants. Those are called lumiflora, and there are also combinations of those fascinating types of plants, like luminescent ones, but that are also at the same time aquaflora, or the water type plants. So yes, in this world there are many beautiful sights to be found, and I can't wait to share with you more of those and bring you a little bit closer to this very special land that I've almost visited once, but in my mind, to which I have been many, many times. What I've realized is that to better connect with world of Xeneteria, I also have to be able to connect to this one, especially to the nature of it, and that is why I love those peaceful walks in nature, and to be able to just sit and listen for a while, taking in all the sensations around me, because there truly is magic in this world as well. I am grateful that I do live quite close to the nature, but it is still within a city, and I still hear a lot of noises, and sometimes it gets overwhelming, even though I know that in the middle of the city where I am, it is much worse, and I'm really happy that I don't have to deal with that every day. I just wish to listen to the peaceful sounds of birds, wind, rain, and I hope that one day I might be able to do that more often by living somewhere a little bit more peaceful, and hopefully to either live or at least come very often to the seaside, as sea holds a special place in my heart, as well as the forests, because each of those has its distinct feeling, and I love the vast forest land and mountains as well. But yes, waters, both sea and fresh waters, really do have something magical within them, each its own enchantments. Since I'm currently on a few-day family trip to one of those beautiful woodland places with beautiful rivers and mystical sights, I decided to share with you a little pieces of this magic as well, so you can see both Xeneterian magic and the one of this very planet Earth. But now, again, speaking of Xeneteria, I wanted to share with you some knowledge of how this world functions and of a very special kind of plant, which looks like it's partly made of clouds. Well, those aren't really clouds, but a special material called puffys. Hence the name for this type of plants is puffy flora. So let me show you what this plant means for this world. I mean, it is a very brief explanation, but I wanted to share with you anyways, so let's begin. Puffy flora, or there can be even mushrooms which are called puffy fungi. They grow a special cloud-like puffy material called puffys. There is a softer type of puffys, the medium type, and the harder type of it. The most common one is the medium one, which is still pretty soft, and basically imagine it like a cloud on which you can walk. Its texture is basically like that, so it grows on either trees or caps of mushrooms, and more rarely puffys grows as leaves or petals even, but the most common type of this plant is one which is a tree that has its canopy filled with puffys, and this is the only puffy plant which grows on the ground. Others grow amongst the clouds, and again, I don't mean they grow on actual clouds, but rather on a sky face, which is a floating type of puffys, and it forms floating islands, and there can be found both soft and hard puffys, as well as the medium one. So yes, each of those has some own properties which people use, but in general, the most important property of it is that it has special anti-gravity property, which, when controlled in the right way, allows one to manipulate it through the air. And this can be used for either transportation of items or for transportation of the people themselves. And that is why puffys is the main material of vehicles, or to specify, flying vehicles. It is a wonderful material full of mysteries that are yet to be discovered, but so far I know this and a few other bits about puffys, but let's not spoil everything at the beginning, right? So that is also the reason why I won't just dump information constantly, but rather walk you in slowly so you get to unravel this place more in the future. And speaking of future, I am planning on making a story. Yes, a story that will be set in this world. And I'm not sure if this story is just a part of my imagination? Or could the visions I'm having and dreams actually be telling me about what's happening in this world of Xeneteria? But in any case, I want to share this story with you in the future, and it will be done on this other channel, Siana of Xeneteria, and it will take probably quite some time until the story is out in form of half comic, half text. It is a weird process, but I have something in mind. But yes, that will happen in the future, and I just wanted to inform you about that. And anyways, I will continue to share the pieces of this realm with you, and on this channel it will be in form of those drawings, paintings and other crafts which may come to life with this new ability. And on the other channel, Siana of Xeneteria, I will be sharing, hopefully, some more visions like the one I had at night. And who knows, I might even travel there and find a way to record there and show you how this place really looks. And yes, in the future I'm hoping to be able to post that story. So for now, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it sparked some curiosity in you about Xeneteria, and I'll see you soon. Have a magical day or night, and take care.